Alright guys, welcome to another RWBY Amity Arena video. It's really late right now. It's 11:12 p.m. Patch notes just came out 12 minutes ago. I went over them real quick and I have to say I am extremely disappointed with the patch notes this time. I mean, the patch notes have been getting pretty bad as they went on, but this is probably the worst patch notes we had yet. Like, not even clickbait. I'll show you guys right now. But before we get into that, I did want to mention something on a lighter note. My very first video, it's my first video, I should say, to finally pass 1,000 views, and that is my episode 57. It's currently sitting at 1,700 views, but earlier this morning it broke 1,000. Like when I woke up, it was actually sitting at 1,001. So I just caught it, and title of that one is "Everyone is running Emerald now. She needs a nerf." That was almost, we're almost sitting on 3 months that I made that episode, and yeah, Emerald is actually a lot stronger now than she was when I said she needed that nerf. Because now the Emerald Neo dropship strategy exists, and they were not using that strategy 3 months ago. Forgot who came up with that strategy. It was either Flash or Rain Buckets. Anyways, that's not what we came here to talk about. I just wanted to announce, my video got 1,000 views. Thank you guys. So on to the after the fall update. Starting off with the card partners in crime Partners in Crime arrive in Amity Arena. The Plaza is back, Weiss is here, crazy rewards, and a special summer bonanza. This one is big. Yes, it is relatively a really big patch, but let's check out the units real quick in the patch, the rebalance. So new units, Partners in Crime, 5 aura, legendary, unlocks in Arena 5. Of course, it should come to no surprise to anyone. Duo cards, or cards that have 2 units in it, will always be legendary, or so far have always been legendary. Have not seen it, or we have not had one that has not been legendary, and I don't see a reason for them not to be legendary. They're selling points. All right, Roman's unit is how he always is, but Neo, we think she's off painting the town. Now that I think about it, a legendary card like Oobleck was not that great. He could have settled for just being an epic just because of how not legendary status he is. But anyways, I'm gonna skip the little subtext right here. Alright, for those of you who wanted us to make this duo, we are super happy to oblige. Alright, balance changes. I'm gonna try to keep it pandered to one at a time. Penny Polendina. We wanted Penny to be a proper area denial unit, but due to previous limitations on her ability, Penny getting removed, stunned, knocked back, which interrupted her ability too easily, it was hard. So to bring Penny closer to the unit we always wanted her to be, we made the following changes. After activating her ability, Penny will no longer stand in place, meaning once you activate it, it's going to go flying and your unit's still going to keep on walking. A successfully activated skill will not be affected by Penny's death or status effect, meaning once it starts the circle on the ground, it can no longer be stopped. Okay, alright, that's it. So, right off the bat, Penny Polendina, if I'm pronouncing that right, is now the best chipper in the game, in my opinion. You can no longer a level 4 Zwei, a level 4 Penny. Basically, 1-to-1 level ratio. Zwei no longer matters. Unless you can kill or stun her while her skill is traveling in the air, once it starts, you cannot stop. So, Penny does a lot of chip damage. And that's another thing. They say area denial unit. I don't see Penny. She does it, but that's not really what I see a lot of pro players use her, or I even use her for. If a Penny... if an opponent activates a structure card, then I get a turret and the structure card, and then any units that are inside the circle are just a bonus. But I'm trying to chip the tower and the structure that they placed at the same time. The area denial part of it was just a bonus. But alright, then the Good Witch. Like Penny, Glinda's stop and cast made it riskier to play her, so we've made similar adjustments. Glinda will move and attack immediately after the skill is activated. Even if something happens to Glinda right after skill activation, the tower will remain. So I think this finally sets in stone that once you activate it and it's spinning, you can kill Glinda, but the tower will still finish summoning. So this, okay, part 2 of the skill makes Glinda way more better when she was already a really good unit. But part 1, that's a nerf to her, not a buff. They wanted to make her move and not stand still when she's activating her skill to help her. But hear me out. I've been playing Glinda a long time. When you summon her in the back and activate her skill, you like that she stayed back there because it builds up her skill bar to be used again by the time she starts to get to the enemy tower. So it's a good thing to have Glinda stand still when she activates her tower. Of course, once you cross the field, that she can't defend herself, but I don't know. I would think I'd rather trade in the chance to, or the ability to move for the ability to stand still for that second tower. That's just me, though. I guess we'll see. This one we'll see. Next is Queen Lancer. The Queen Lancer was definitely an extremely risky unit to use, and most players could not really find a place for her in decks. So we made some key changes to make her more viable. Shorten Lancer's summoning intervals from 12 seconds to 9 seconds. That's pretty good. 3 seconds. That's making her skill 1/4 faster. Lancer summon upon death. 3 from 4. No wait. Other way around. It's now 4 from 3. So, yeah, this makes Queen Lancer a lot better. We'll have to see if this is going to make her, you know, have a definite spot in the meta. Because if you don't have enough anti-air, Queen Lancer will mess you up. But, like me, I have Glinda, Blake, Rocket Yang, Flint, Penny, off the top of my head. So I have plenty of anti-air, so I've never struggled with Queen Lancer. Oh, and Neptune. I think like every unit but Roman and AKs could handle Queen Lancer. So maybe with this, we might start seeing some Queen Lancer plays. So I'm really happy about that. Next is, alright, Illya Imitola. Imitola, I believe that's pronounced right. She was made with the thought of being a surprise attacker, but ran into the issue of move speed versus aura cost, and saw rapid decline in usage, so we're making necessary adjustments to make her the best sneaker in the arena. Illya's stealth was broken upon her attack animation starting, which made her get targeted too quickly and defeated her purpose, so we're making changes there too. No aura cost change, so I'm not sure why they listed that. I mean, Glinda, Queen Lancer, and Penny did not have a same aura to same aura, so I'm not sure why they listed that. Move speed from normal to fast, and attack speed 1.2 to 1.1. Now, the thing about attack speed, reducing it, is that ups the DPS. While the damage per swing didn't change, your damage per second got increased. So it makes it closer to a 1-to-1 ratio, your DPS and your damage per swing. Illya's stealth is broken after her attack instead of right before. So after she lands a hit, she attacks. Hold on. I don't think I've ever seen an Illya in game. I've never seen Illya in game before, so I don't know. I cannot give you guys an answer on this. Of course, it's a buff. I don't know if this will make her any better. I don't think her stats were too impressive. I think John outstatted her, and he's level 3. So if we're gonna play, if you have the choice between 2 melee, 3 aura cost units, I think John was the better choice. There's absolutely no reason to play Illya besides her camouflage or invisibility, but I don't know what kind of plays you can make or if it makes a difference. Anyways, like I said, I have not ever seen Illya in game before, so I cannot have an input on her. And then there you go. That's the balance changes this patch. 4 units that nobody saw balance changes coming forward, especially not in those ways. It didn't really balance the game at all. We didn't see Ice Flower. We didn't see Cinder. We didn't see Neon Cat. Who else? Crow is extremely strong right now. So many cards that we've been complaining for months now, and nothing. This is the patch note for the month of June. We are not seeing another patch until next month. That's basically it. Yeah, July. We're not seeing. That's pretty much it. We're hold on. How should I put this? So many people are quitting right now because the balance in this game and the meta and the chip damage meta, I guess that really is the only meta right now is chip damage. It's just they didn't address it. They did not address it at all with any of these characters. None of these characters we have a problem with in this game. Sure, they're buffing the weaker units to bring them up to par, but that's all this patch was just fixing bad units and bad mechanics for those units, but they didn't address a single one of the strong units. They didn't lower any numbers on those. 4 units is all we got, and 2 of them were not even stats. They were just the mechanics. 2 of them, Penny and Glinda. They can now move when they're activating their skills. Queen Lancer and Illya are the only 2 units that got stat changes this patch. 2 units in a whole month. I don't know what to say, guys. I told you guys I'm kind of really close to done with this meta. All right, so let's move on. New outfits. Honestly, I don't know what it is about Yatsuhashi, but he pulls off that uniform really well. Of course, you know what? Minus Fox, I'm going for 3 out of 4 of these outfits, so that's a first. Usually I'll say, hey, I like 1 outfit. I might want 2 outfits, but 3 out of 4 outfits I really want. Plaza mode. The Plaza is making its glorious return. Plaza times open for 1 hour, closed for 3. There's your little window so you know when to catch it. It's not the same Plaza as before, and this time there are channels. So I guess if you're trying to meet a specific friend, you can join a channel and have him join too. Also, Neptune seems to have a strange problem. His character. Yeah, I don't know what they mean by that. Trophy achievement rewards. We have been asking for this for so long. I'm just glad they finally brought it. Trophy achievement rewards. Earn rewards for getting to certain trophies. Your progress is getting all the rewards. Your progress in getting all the rewards will be dependent on your lifetime highest trophy count reached. So my lifetime highest is 2804, I believe. So I wonder how much trophies that is and how many rewards that's going to be. So those of you who already have a lot of trophies, well, we hope you can handle all the rewards coming your way. Does that mean they're going to backlog all the rewards that we should have gotten for a while now? They're going to be retroactive and giving it to us all at once? Or what are they trying to say? I don't see that coming from them. That's too much. Battle of Beacon. By popular demand, Wisney chases after her teammate Ruby in desperate battle for Beacon. We know that many players wanted stage variety, but due to us parallel developing the Plaza and new units, we could not touch the stages just yet. However, we would love to expand the mode in the time to come. Hold on. Before I talk about this, they didn't have time because they're developing new units. I have a problem with that. In videos in the past, I said slow down the release of new units and continue working on fixing the units already out. Here we are again. They're working on new modes, new characters, and then new characters for the plaza, making it work. Battle of Beacon, and we got 2 unit rebalances this patch. I don't know what to say. I can't wait for Battle of Beacon though. I might, make it fresh again. I've just been autopiloting Stage 8 for a while now. And super special summer event. So this is pretty much just free stuff, guys. Just play and you'll get free stuff. Every week you will get 1 gold crate. Turn on notifications, don't miss them. More daily cards. The daily shop will have 2 times the usual selection from 3 to 6. So it'll have a row of 3 and then below that another row of 3 for 6 total cards. That's a great thing, but I wish this would be permanent. Clash Royale has 6 cards at all times. Don't see why we can't have that here. There's a lot of cards in this game. What did I count? Like 56 last time? We're almost going to be to 60 now. So it's really if we have 6 cards for sale at a time, we're only showing 10% of the whole selection at once, and that percent is going to decrease as we move on and more cards release. So Hans game, if you're watching, keep. This is one thing maybe we can keep 6 cards in the shop, because I hardly see epic cards for sale. Let's move on. Event 3, a special trophy counting. Players below 1,000 trophies will not lose trophies. Players between 1,000 to 2,000 trophies will only lose half of the usual amount. Is this only for the event? Oh yeah, it's only because they're calling it an event. All right, this actually could also be great to have, except not have a cap or a minimum, because then otherwise you'll never be able to, lower your trophies if you just happen to get lucky and get really high, and then your opponents are too hard for you and you're always going to lose and you can't get lower because you're stuck at 1,000. Have the same rule. Lose half between 0 to 2,000 trophies. Players between 1,000 to 2,000 trophies will only lose half the usual amount. It's I think they're doing this to make it higher arenas matchmaking faster. I believe that's why they're doing this. Because when I reached 2,800, it took sometimes up to 2 minutes to find a match. And that's only 2,800. I know there's players in 3,600s to 4,000s at points. All right, event 4, super summer missions. Start the missions and complete them within 20 days of starting. If you complete all your missions, you get 140 SNE premium dust, which is really not that much. 14 epics, which is a lot, and a superior crate. Finally, a free superior crate. I've only gotten 1 superior crate, and that's through arena rewards, and that was when I was arena 2, like 2 or 3 weeks into the game. So it's been over 6 months since I've seen a superior crate. They really gotta be unstingy with this. I'm a free-to-play player. 6 months for 1 superior crate. It's not very player-friendly, free-to-play player-friendly. Event 5, Super Summer Bundles. These bundles arrive for a limited time in the shop. Why should you get these? 2 words, Zwei and emotes. I don't understand why Zwei, but apparently there's going to be emotes just like the Christmas penny emotes. That laugh gives me nightmares. A name change system is here. Feel free to be the 335th person with the ID Why Sneak on the server. Okay, that was actually a good one. However, one thing to note is that when you send in customer support tickets, you must include your user ID that can be found in the settings, or else you will not know who you are. We will not know who you are. The first name change is free, but each subsequent one will cost 500 SNE premium dust. Problem I have with this is they're charging you 500 for a name change, but for a special event to thank the players kind of thing, like they're giving you 140. That's very close to 1/4 way of the way there to a name change. So this is why I said this is the worst patch notes. They are pushing stuff out that can make money and sell, but they're not addressing the problem with the game. It's like they're after money, but they're not caring what's good for the players. I mean, I really don't want to be on this company's bad side. I mean, I find a thing, I want to be in this company's good graces. I want them to, come to my streams and talk more often. I want them to shout me out on their Twitter, on their Facebook, but I feel like they're not gonna want to if I keep, making videos like this where I'm calling them out. But I kind of have to. I can't push this, sweep this under the rug and ignore it. I have to call it out for what it is. Doesn't make me happy to do this. It kind of sucks. I wish the notes were better so I can praise the notes and, be all good with them. I really, really do love RWBY, but I don't like the direction this game's going in. My motivation is dwindling up, and I don't know how much more I can take of this this meta, or overall just this game. All right, guys, that was this patch notes. Let me know what you guys think. Don't know if I'm gonna have a video tomorrow, Tuesday the 4th, but I will be streaming on Wednesday the 5th. So leave a like, subscribe, and comment. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.